Sairam students, let's begin with the today's session of Class 8 Value Education. Children, I won't be telling you the topic's name today, okay? I will not tell you what is the lesson's name. Now look at the images and you all have to guess that. Yes, what things comes to your mind? Yeah, exactly. You all are thinking about Navaratri. You are thinking about Durgapuja, right? So children, before we start with the main chapter, I want you all to join your hands and let us all bow down together in the lotus feet of Ma Durga, Ma Saraswati, Ma Lakshmi, and we all will pray together for the universal well-being by chanting the shloka that has been given here. Om Sarva Mangala Mangalye शिवे सर्वार्थ साधिके शरण्ये त्र्यंबके गौरी नारायणी नमोस्तुते. Now today in this session children, you will be learning about lesson number 8 of Value Education, that is Navaratri and Durga Puja. Now Navaratri children, from the word itself we can understand it is connected to 9, right? Navaratri is 9 auspicious days which are celebrated at the change of winter to summer in spring and again at the change from summer to winter in the autumn. So did you all get this children? We celebrate Navaratri twice in a year, right? The autumn festival is celebrated from the first day to the 9th day of the bright half of Ashwini. That is in the month of September and October, children. The spring festival is celebrated in Chaitra, that is in April. The two Navaratri festivals are known as, one is Ram Navaratri in Chaitra and another one is Durga Navaratri in Ashwini. So children, yearly we celebrate Navaratri twice, right? Once in the month September or October and second in the month April and May somewhere, right? So the first Navaratri that we celebrate in Chaitra, that is called as Ram Navaratri, and the second one that we celebrate in Ashwini, that is Durga Navaratri. The Durga Navaratri is considered to be more important. During this Navaratri, Goddess Durga is worshipped. Now what is believed that it is believed that on this day, Goddess Durga killed the demon Mahishasura. Have you all heard about Mahishasura? Yes. And Ma Durga, Goddess Durga, she rid the world of its evils. The battle between Mahishasura and Mother Durga went on for 9 days. So that is the reason, because of that battle was fought between Mahishasura and Ma Durga for 9 days, we celebrate Navaratri. So finally Durga or Ma Shakti trampled Mahishasura to death. Therefore we pray to Mother Durga to destroy all our impurities, vices and defects. On the first 3 days of Navaratri, see, we celebrate Navaratri for 9 days, right? Now we will see. First 3 days of Navaratri, Mother Durga is worshipped so that the evil tendencies of our mind will be destroyed. Then during the second 3 days, that means the 4th, 5th and 6th day, Goddess Lakshmi is worshipped. She bestows on her devotees the inexhaustible divine wealth of purity and peace. Inexhaustible means which will not be exhausted, which will remain throughout. Then during the 3rd stage, that is the last 3 days, Mother is worshipped as Saraswati, as Ma Saraswati. You all know Ma Saraswati, who is the divine knowledge personified. She bestows the knowledge of the Supreme. Then the 10th day, that is Vijayadashmi, that marks the victory. From the word Vijaya, Vijaya means victory. When you get the when you win, you say I'm Vijay, right? Vijaya Dashmi, that marks the victory, the achievement of the goal. In northern India, a dry coconut is covered with a red cloth and placed on a small pot in the puja room. And what that symbolizes? That symbolizes the goddess. Then a few jawar seeds are planted in a pot, and that is also kept near it. Then generally during this 9 days, during this Navaratri festival, the ladies of the house, they fast for 9 days and they consume only special type of food that is only for, that can be, they can have only during Navaratri. So that is called as a Navratra food. So the special food they consume. And children, on the 8th day, that is on Ashtami, 8th means Ashtami, they make halwa, puris and chawal for prasad. And what do the ladies they do? They worship 9 young girls, that is Kanyas. I hope children you all have heard about Kanya Puja, that is done on the 8th day of Navaratri, that is Ashtami's day. Why they do this? They worship that 9 young Kanyas, the girls, as the goddess is worshipped, and they feed them. Even in Bengal, Durga Puja, it's a great festival. All who live away from home, they return during this puja days. So everybody, they want to be at home. In Bengal especially, this is what they try to make it a point. They should be at home at the time of Durga Puja. The potter shows his skill in making images, and the painter in drawing pictures, the musician in playing on his instruments, and the priest in reciting the sacred books that has been given to them, right? So the beautiful idols of Mother Goddess are worshipped on grand stages or pandals for 9 days. This is especially in, I'm talking about the Durga Puja in Bengal, children. They just do that way. They had the pandals, big pandals, and stages are made where the beautiful idols, beautiful decoration is done there. Then on the last day, what they do, the idols are taken in a procession to be immersed in a river or pond. The woman of Bengal welcomes the goddess with a mother's love. You can imagine mother's love means what, right? So the women of Bengal, they welcome goddess in that way, and they send away the image on the last day with every ceremony that is associated with a daughter's departure to her husband's home, and with motherly tears in her eyes. See, even when we are thinking of it, we can feel, yeah, how much the pain that woman must be feeling. Once after the festival of 9 days is over, the goddess, the idol of goddess is immersed in river or pond, right? And the women, they do all the ceremonies as they do for their daughters. This signifies the parting of Durga from her beloved mother. Then in South India, children, people set up sets. They set up steps, and what they do in that, they place idols on them. See, look at the image that has been given to you. You can see the steps have been made there, right? And the idols are kept on them, which is called as Golu. This is the image of Golu that has been given to you. That is done in South India. What they do, they perform puja on all 9 days and give haldi kumkum to the ladies every day. Those who visit to the houses, the ladies, they give them haldi kumkums. And in some parts of South India, Saraswati Puja is also performed on the 9th day. Even Ayudha Puja. Now, what is that Ayudha Puja, children? Ayudha Puja is also conducted in which weapons, agricultural implements, and even all kinds of tools, machineries, automobiles, musical instruments, everything are decorated and worshipped. Right? Do you all remember? Even at your home, you all are doing that way, right? All our weapons, all our agricultural tools, or even the machineries that we have at home, we worship. We do puja on that day. That is Vijaya Dashmi day is considered as auspicious for initiating children into writing and reading. Now, those who are going to begin learn to read and write, for them on Vijayadashmi day, the ceremony is there, Vidyarambham, that is called as Vidyarambham. Now, if I split this word Vidyarambham, it is Vidya Arambha. It means the beginning of their learning process starts on this day. So Vijayadashmi day is considered as very auspicious, especially for the children, those who are initiating into writing and reading, and that is called as Vidyarambham. Even on the day of Vijayadashmi, that is the 10th day, at the conclusion of Ram Leela. Have you all heard about Ram Leela, children? Yes, where the acts of Ram, Sri Ram, Lord Rama, Lord Lakshmana, everything has been shown, and even Goddess Sita, everything is shown and enacted in that. That is Ram Leela, which is enacted during Dashera, especially it is done during Dashera only. Then the effigies, now effigies means the statues of Ravana, Kumbhakarna and Meghnath are burnt on this day. Why they do this? To celebrate the victory of good over evil. So thus Navaratri festival is one of the important festivals and is celebrated throughout India in one way or the other. We have seen in South India it is done in some different way. In Bengal we saw Durgapuja, and whereas in Maharashtra if we'll talk, it is in different way. So we can say Navaratri festival is celebrated all over India, but everyone has their own way of doing it, right? So today we have learnt about Navaratri festival and Durga Puja, and the moral from this we get, we should destroy the evil tendencies of our mind. So I hope children you have understood this chapter very well and you enjoy. Now a very important thing children for you all here. Now children, look at this. Here is Durga Devi Suktam for you all. I'll just read out 2-3 verses for you all, and then you all will be repeating these verses again and again during Navratri, and try to teach others also at home, because when we do the mass prayers it has a great power. Okay, so let's begin at least 2-3 verses. We will read it together now children. Okay. या देवी सर्वभूतेषु विष्णुमायेति शब्दिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः या देवी सर्वभूतेषु चेतनेद्यभिधीयते नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः या देवी सर्वभूतेषु बुद्धिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः. I hope children you all have remembered, when physically when we were there in the school we were chanting this in assembly, right? So now also I'll request you all at home you have to chant this. The whole shloka has been given to you here, okay? And make others also to learn the same and pray for everyone. Pray for universal well-being, okay? So I hope children today's chapter Navaratri and Durga Puja is very much clear to you. Read the chapter to understand it even in a very better way. Then see you in the next session children with a new chapter. Till then, take care.